hello ආයාව නේද sorry වෙන්න මගේ හිතන්නේ වලිය මචං මැෂින් එකට දරා ගන්නත් බැරි වෙච්ච සීන් එකක් තියෙනවා එච්චරට සැරට ගියා වලිය හිතන්න එපා මේ මගේ තට වලිය මේ මැසින් එකට දරාගන්නත් බැරි වුණා වලිය සැරටම ගිය වලිය මැසින් එකට දරාගන්න පැරිව මැසින් එකත් මේ දැක්වද ක්‍රෑශ් වෙලා ගිය හිතන්න එපා සැරවලියක් ගිය කවන්න අපි සැලෙන්න හරිද අපි ආයගාමු වලිය තමයි හරිද සැරෙනවාද අන්න එකයි අපි සැරෙන්න හැම මංහිතනයි මුලි දංගහන්න වෙන කවන්න කෙස්සන්න කෙස්සයක් ඇත්තෙම නෑ ලන්න ලොකුවට අවුලක් ඇත්තෙවනෑ අපි සැලෙන්නෙත් නෑ ගහන්න තමදී ඌට්ටා අපි වේපාර පොඩ්ඩම් මේ ඒකම ලෙඩියට යන්න දෙන්නට හෙලෝ මල මචා මචා මල්ලේ මචමා යන්න දැම්මාගේ මැසින් එක පරණයි ඒකයි සීට් එක දින අලුත් ගේම් ගහන්න අමාරු පික්මන්ට් හදමු කැතම සීන් එකන ඒක අඩෝ අරු අන්තිම චුට්ටේ හිටියේම පාක් දැන් ආයි මුලි දැන් අතරි දැන් අහන් යන්න බෑ හැම තැනමනේ මේ පාරනම් මට ඇත්තටම බේරගන්න විදියක් නැහැ මයියා
I should dismount here.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true.
Okay,
Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
මෙහෙ වරෙන් යෝදී
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbook behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something
ඔය ඒක
else.
තමයි මේක
It's
ඉක්මනට ඉවර
goblin
කරන්න
made.
තමයි
I
මම
found goblin armor.
ඒක දිගට
Let's keep
දාන්න දාන්න
searching,
කියලා
but
බැලුවා.
carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Down there.
Definitely poachers.
අපි මේ පාර මුන්ට
No
ගහන්න
coaches, though.
තියෙන්නේ.
So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use this
Revelio.
method? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
ඌ තමා කේස් එක.
Marvelous strike!
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Descendo! Incendio! That was a mistake!
Shall we finish what we started? I've never been one for gardening.
Confringo!
What have you done?
Leviosa!
Not the brat.
Accio!
Back in the ground.
Leviosa!
You think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself? What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
ඒ මේක මා කැඩුනනේ ඌ.
Accio!
අම්මට සිරිනවා දාලා.
Confringo!
ඒ යන්නේ කොහොමද? ඉස්සල්ලාගේ කීබෝඩ් එකට නැගගෙන. ඒක තමයි ඉස්සල්ල කේස් එක වුණේ.
Accio!
මන් දැන් මේ නිකන් අහන්නේ. මේක කැඩුනා. එතකොට යන්නේ කොහොමද? හරි හරි මට තේරුණා.
Reparo!
හරි හරි. පීන් එක හම්බුනේ.
Revelio!
මේක ඇතුළට ගිහිල්ලා මකරගේ පීන් එකේදී තමයි ටේප් එකක් යනවා නේද? Yeah.
What in
මේට ගාවන
Merlin's
බැලුවනේ.
name?
Are those dragons?
ආයෙත් ගාවන්න බෑ කියන්නේ.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
How could they possibly enjoy this? There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too... We should take... One foot in front of the next.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Fuck.
Expelliarmus!
කටගන ගැහිල්ලක් ගහනවා.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence is gonna get...
It's totalis. Leviosa! Leviosa.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Accio.
Mesmo que duro.
Accio. Leviosa. Defender. Confringo.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
හරි එහෙනම් බුදු සරණේ දේ පිටේ කියලා වරියට තමයි යන්නේ.
Look, they've got a dragon egg.
Revelio.
Digaine from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura.
මේ මකර බිත්තරෙන් අපිට පෙටියක් ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements
Revelio.
will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's brilliant.
I'll put you in a stew. Back to the dirt, like you. Back in the ground with you.
Leviosa. Accio.
හරි දැන් තමයි යුද්ධය පටන් ගන්නේ.
You're and you brought a friend.
Let's play.
Such arrogance.
You've made a mistake. I heard something.
You like to torture dragons, do you? Take them.
Leviosa.
Little pruning. The lamb returns to those
Let's get this.
Organic. The patiently.
ඉවරයි.
Don't have time
Accio.
Oh dia. Makanan dia dah macam.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Hari. Get your eyes. Hari. Ini live ke mana ini? Voice live ke mana ini? Live कर दे आएगी यार है ना अब वो ना है वो
This way.
මොකක් හරි වුණාද නෑනේ යනවනේ ලයිව් එක යනවනේ
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting range. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Hari. දැන් මම හිතන්නේ අසයින්මන්ට් එක කරන්නද ටැලන්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා මොකක්ද ගන්න මේක ගත්තානේ Collect the fee guide down. Collect the fee guide page. මේක ෆීල්ඩ් ගයිඩ් එක තමයි මම දැන් තියෙන්නේ අපි
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my...
කොහෙද මන්ති මේකෙදී
To learn.
දෙකක් පෙන්නනවා මොකද්ද දන්නේ මම අඩෝ මෙතන පල්ලෙහා බා
So this is the underground harbour.
අන්ඩර්ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් හාබ් එකට ආපු නම් පළවෙනි පාරම collect the field guide
Revelio.
අම්මට උඩු අර ගෑනිත් අඩාඩ ඉන්නවලද අම්මට රිදියනවනද
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, how fun a slide! You must try it.
කොහෙ යනවද දන්නේ
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg.
professor
Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily, the tale of the three...
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According... Which ball in Quidditch?
Which ball in Quidditch laughter? මොකක්ද couple the bludger
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle, true or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polyjuice true polyjuice potion again correct?
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
Fuck.
While polyjuice well, if you're inclined to test, and I won't be giving you...
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
I
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Adi. Catherine nige. මගේ රේජ හිටියන වහකනවා එච්චර යකු එක ප්‍රශ්න දෙකදකු හරියට හැමනේ සුන්දා අම්මට මේ මොකක්ද you can advance time map එක බලා
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall. Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down.
ඒ පොත්ත
Settle down.
දැක්කද ඒ අර හොල්ලපු පොත්ත
As you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
ඒ ස්පෙල් එක ගන්න ඕනේ transformation එක
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
අපි නිකන් කරලා බලමුද ඒක?
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
හරි අපි යන් ඩ්‍රැගන් බිත්තරේ එහෙම ඉවරද?
Something dawned on me about the
අපි ඉන්නේ
triptych.
කොහෙන්ද? ඒකට හැබැයි එහෙනම් මේ එකක් තියෙනවා නේද? ගහන්න පුළුවන් ඒත් දන්නෙත් නෑ කමන්නේ යනකොට. ලෙවල් 24ද කොහෙද වෙන්නේ කමන්නේ. කැත සීන් එක ඒක.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Bromley Gaunt was the sorted flayer only.
මං හිතන්නේ මෙතන ඉන්නේ යන්න.
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting room. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hurry. ඉවරයි. මේවා ගහන්න බෑ මේවට ලෙවල් යන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට ලෙවල් යන්න නම් මේ මිෂන් තියෙනවා මචං ඒවා අපි අසයින්මන්ට් එකක් ගමු. මං අද වේලාස්සෙන යනවා මේක පැයක් වගේ ගහලා මොකද මට සනීප නැහැ. හෙට එන්න. තාම හොඳ නෑ කියන්නකො ඇයි දැන්. මේක අනිත් එක දවල් අරුව ගහන්න ඕනේ මේ සෙනසුරාදා වගේ දවසක් දාගෙන හොග්වර්ට් ලෙගසි එකේ ඒ දවස් දෙකේ ගෙවුවනම් හරි. අනිත් දවසට රෙඩ් ඩෙඩ් එක ගහන්න. නැද්ද? අපි ගෝල්ඩ් ස්ටෝන් වලට වගේ ගියොත් එහෙම ඔයාලා කැමතියි. ආර්ටි වල මොකද කියන්නේ? අන්න බැලුම් තියෙනවා. Hobel.
This looks intriguing.
මේ අර ඩ්‍රයිවර් කියන්නේ මේ අරු නේද? ඔව් මම දැක්ක මූ අල්ලන්න තියෙන විදිය මේ ගාම්ම මට හරිද කොනේ හලෝ
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Fuck!
Levioso! Accio! Defendo! Confringo! no, you don't.
මෙහෙම කරන්න.
Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this.
තව එකෙක් වල්ලුම්.
Revelio. Levioso.
Fuck.
Everything's all right now.
Giant purple. මෙයාද? අර පැත්තින්. මේ හරි රිබ්බද මේ එක? අතන තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද?
Who lived here, I wonder?
Nothing to poach in Aaronshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you...
No, 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 no. ටයිම් ටේබල් එකක් හදන්න පුළුවන්. හීන් එක කියන්නේ මේ දැන් මම ඔෆිස් එකට ගිහලානේ එන්නේ සමහර දවසට රෑ වෙනවා සමහර දවස්වලට උදේ මේ වේලස්සනේ දැන් අද එහෙම 6:40 වෙද්දි වගේ මම ගෙදර. දැන් සමහර දවස්වලට මම 7 විතර වෙනවා වෙද්දි. සමහර දවස්වල 7:00ම. එහෙනම් හදන්න ඕනේ මේක. ෂෙඩියුල් එක. මේ දවස්වල මේක ගහන්න කියලා. Wait. एक giant purple toad with an abby snack. ये कौन-सी? मियाँ नहीं मेरी? मटर.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
බග් වෙලා මට. අනේ බග් වෙලා නේ මොකද නේ බග්.
Confringo.
දෙන්නේ කාවේ
Confringo. Accio. Defender. Levioso.
Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Levioso! Confringo!
මේ හරියන්නේ මෙතන මේ බලන්න මේ තාලේ naru ini berapa? Tahu.
Confringo! Defender! Defender! Confringo! Levioso!
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
මේ මම දැන් දැක්කනේ දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. නෑ මූනේ නේ කොහොම giant purple කොහේ. ආමීන්.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Malane කොහොමද?
Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
අනේ
Confringo!